We are the LAIC Grand Final, Dignitas from North America wanting the trophy against CACM from Mexico. And we already have a mega duel. Mega Charizard for Dignitas, Mega Lucario for CACM. I personally like Mega Lucario more, but we shall see. I believe in Toon, I trust Toon. Who knows what he's doing? Hooper and Crossel next. Right side, Psyduck, Lapras. Okay. Very early Lapras pick. Interesting. And there, of course, is the Scyther for Reggie. He just loves Scyther and he's gonna keep picking it. He's gonna do it. Otter hovering Pikachu. Double Charizard, do it. Latias is still... No, Latias is banned now. Yeah, they're not gonna give Otter Latias anymore. They're not gonna do that. Blastoise and Espeon for the side of Otter. Very tanky team comp. Last pick now is gonna be Inteleon. Okay. We have some dive, of course. I mean, it's not that safe, but we're gonna see. I definitely like Dignitas Drift. Not sure about the Lapras on CACM side. It's gonna be good first game. Let's get it. Let's get it done, Dignitas. Toon Slim on the Charizard X. Gonna be interesting.
We see Zugrug and Otter.
Cross it pretty good against Inteleon, Lapras, and Psyduck. They can't get across it. So, yeah, they can't get across it. Did Bruff quit Unite? Pretty much. I mean, he didn't quit, but he's not trying anymore. Hooper Squid, very strong top lane. Bakey, Lucario, and check a bit at least. Ooh, can they get this fast? They get all of them, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and they were able to secure all
nice.
of that before Frank could step in and take it away. They're going to work on this bundle beat that's on the
I saw the missed water gun, but it's okay. First game of the day, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Toon bot lane. Zogbug fine here. Zogbug focus spam proc, almost evolving right here. Going back on the side. He's alone on bot lane. Wait, did they double KO them? No. Oh. Toon is down. Wait, did Toon KO them or? I didn't see it. Okay. Is Reggie gonna invade now? He's gonna invade. Zogbug, you have to maybe help. Jungle. Zogbug jet. Okay. Okay, Toon gets it. All good, all good. Inda's helping out. Get this Polybro out, man.
But Dignitas can get right back in this thing. It looks like Zealot doing pretty good up here with Ender, but in general, Dignitas is having a
Hyperspace Portal this time around. Meteor Mesh outside of it. Zealot might be dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, nice eject button. Frank goes eject button afterwards, but the stun comes in from Hooper. Frank can't reach anymore, right? No, he does reach. Wonderfully done. I mean, that was well played by all people. That was as perfect played as running away and also but chasing him down. I also get Ender too. But we're winning bot lane. Otter playing Psyshock.
However, you could see Toon now online as Charizard, 2 more levels.
Full heal.
They have their Unite move, and that is going to be very difficult
Toon is going back in.
to deal with. As this Char going in with the 1-2 punch on that goal zone.
Wait, Reggie can be dead here now. Okay. Wiles is very well played. Zealot tried to get away as perfect as possible. Hooper helping out. But the Power Punch Meteor Mesh got in range.
Yeah, they are funneling as much experience as they possibly can.
These cross avoids will be super huge against this team because they can't get out of it. Look, he's stuck in it. He has to walk around.
Yes, they have level 9. They have their Unite move. Mega Char could come out at any moment. Tube Snacks.
Inteleon cut fasting over it. Lapras gets stuck in it.
Goal zone because there's not much they could do in the face of 3.
And look at Reggie here.
Like the crosser.
Engaging in this fight, he is taking away all of the experience on the side of the Dignitas map. That's the central area for Dignitas, and by the next time they go there, it will all be gone, and they won't know who stole it.
Regieleki is marching towards that tier 2 goal zone, and so is the rest of Dignitas. Zealot left to bait at the top path by themselves with Frank. It looks like it's going to be a 4-on-4.
Toon is level 10. Oh, they get it. There's the wall. Nice. Espeon is super ready. Scyther locked down. They all take the Hyperspace Portal.
And they come back through. Can they push this?
Can Toon get some more? Reggie gets down. The Flare Blitz shield. Reggie is alive. Toon is also alive.
Looks like they're going to get out of dodge.
Wow, what
oh
a
my
chaotic hyperspace hole there.
They're gonna chase an
I
Otter.
assume if you're Mega Char in that moment, you're
Gonna push him
extremely
onto Leech.
disappointed that you took that
He's gonna
back
go down,
through the
right?
portal. Of course, you get some HP.
Yep.
Whoa! Beautiful shot.
He does get him. Scyther's
Those are the
broken. Yeah,
snipe
I
shots we
mean, it
talked
is, yeah.
about. Toon, unfortunately, got to Mega Char, but went through their own team's portal and was not able to fight for the duration. By the time they came back, Reggie was ready
the
to
portal
push them
seemed
off
kind of
path.
bad, right?
Exactly. If you're standing there
Kinda
when the
backfired.
portal snaps, you are sent through. You don't get the choice. You physically have to not be standing on it.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's all good. 99 to 15
amazing,
points.
But this is one of the things that can go wrong with that hyperspace
Dignitas is
hole.
insane late game team fighting.
Zugrug babysitting Frank and Don Lux. They're just
Very strong
farming up
Unite
as they're
moves.
waiting for Texas. The side duck to move up with them. Zealot sees what's going on. They're level 8. On the verge of getting their Unite move as well. That powerful Hydro Typhoon. Tons of crowd control.
And look at this. We have Mega Lucario as an
trap.
option.
Level 9
Great trap here
Blastoise.
for Frank, but they could unite. No, they decide to use their power-up punch, move past the Rock Tomb right there, back to the side of their team. Could have got dicey there for CACM for a moment. And even though some of these fights aren't going the way of Dignitas, we still have level 11 on this Charizard, and it has a Unite move ready to
He's
go.
X-speeding in.
does Reggie, and Toon is eyeing down.
Oh, he's
that
agreeing for Reggie.
Scyther,
Can he
saying
get no?
Fire's pretty
Okay, wait,
strong against
Scyther?
Bug-type.
He
Let's
should
see
surely
what
he
I
dies
can
here,
do.
right?
Reggie is now seeing that they're being chased
Oh,
by
they're just gonna
3
ignore him.
players from
They're too
Dig.
scared of
The
him.
hyperspace highway is open. If you put that portal on a pad, you can switch lanes.
They're too scared of him.
A nice base
But the
there,
portal
and
was
then
top
we
lane.
can
Mega
tell
Lucario's
Unite
dead.
is out as they're putting the
Toon gets
pressure
pushed
on.
away.
That Mega Luca
Gets
is
side
down.
kicked.
Don Lux fires a shot, but Zugrug eats it.
Blitz
Toon
in,
goes
fire
in with a
punch.
fire punch,
Is
puts
Scyther
in
gonna
good amount
unite?
of damage.
He's
Reggie's
gonna
going for the
unite?
flank.
He did
Unite
0
moves
damage.
there.
Wait.
Portal is there
The
as well.
Lapras unites.
Toon gets knocked
Whoa!
out and can't take it. A huge
That
Lapras
Lapras Unite just
express by
came
Rambo
perfectly
to
in
prevent
time.
that
Wow.
reset.
Lapras making their way up to the
Wow.
top path, hitting that Unite move, knocking them up before they could head home, and in fact KOing them before they could take
Oh, the
that
psychic
portal.
into the
Look
snipe
at
shot.
the psychic pulling them back right into the beautiful snipe shot.
Otter?
CACM is firing on all cylinders right here, and Frank has a good secure opportunity with this Mega Lucario.
Ooh,
However,
outplayed.
CACM is shutting them down.
Brings Unbound, Hoopa, pull them through that portal like the
Nice.
Avengers. You see everybody from Dignitas all of a sudden
Can we
on
get
the
a wall?
bottom side of the map, and Texas is
Can we get a
finding
wall?
themselves out
There's the wall.
right now. 5v1.
Psyduck is stuck.
Rambo joins the fray.
He's down.
Reggie Alecki is
We have
marked.
Blastoise Unite.
One player down Psyduck. Don Lux fires an easy shot.
We have Blastoise. Are we gonna... Scyther's not here. They're gonna see Scyther. They're gonna... You have to send it. 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 You have to send it.
Hydro Typhoon kicks up one.
But
Snipe shot is there,
how do
but
we
it
beat
doesn't
close
hit
combat
anyone.
here?
We're
We don't.
spinning to win
Yeah, we
is the
don't.
Blastoise. They're moving back towards the portal. They're able to eject button and take it, and the rest of Dignitas runs away. And what a snipe shot after this Phantom Force.
What a beautiful snipe shot. These snipe shots are incredible. Here comes the Lapras Express. They're chasing them down. They're looking for Charizard, and they're caught by the entirety of CACM. And now the goal zone siege is on. They're scoring points right here on the tier 1.
I guess they can't
And
beat
it is
Mega Lucario
a
defending there.
50 into this goal zone. 99
He just
to
resets his close combat
267.
permanently on
The team
Vigiliki,
with the
right? So,
highest score
but
at
I mean,
the end wins. Of course, there's a lot of time. There's the huge objective Groudon hitting the map in a minute, but CACM
That's
is in
not
a
good.
dominant position.
Great call. The Lapras Express is up, which allows Lapras
How can
to
Dignitas
travel
win
the
late
map
game?
very quickly. But what else it
Mega
does is
Charizard.
everybody on your squad can hop along for that ride. So
Level
it pulled
14, 15 Mega
everybody into that
Charizard.
engagement for Toon. They knew exactly where he was.
That's how they win.
Quick knockout, quick work, quick goal zone gone.
What a beautiful play from CACM.
guys, it's
especially
first. Don't be
chasing
first
down
game
that
NDs,
Charizard
okay?
now.
There's
Of
one
course,
thing we learn in
Dignitas knows
esports.
they are behind
Never be
on
a first
score
game ND,
considerably.
okay?
You could just see with how
It's
many
the
goal
first
zones
game.
are up. Tier 1 goal
Out of
zone
maybe
in the top
5.
path, still there for CACM. However,
Calm down, calm
they're
down.
not that far behind in one of these big fights.
Don't be first
Toon
game NDs.
almost level
I just don't
13,
understand
Zealot
why
level 13 on this
we
Blastoise.
banned
So
Gengar, which he
Blastoise
looked
and
absolutely
Mega Char
terribly on,
ready
just
have
to
a
give him
big moment in
Scyther,
this
which
fight
he's
if
looked
they can get a
absolutely
catch.
amazing on.
Bradman in some
But he does
trouble
int
right
on
here. This is
Scyther as well a
horrible
lot,
time
maybe.
being
Oh,
caught.
Lapras caught?
10 seconds.
I mean, he's
until
inting on
Groudon
Scyther
hits
late
the
game
map.
always.
Lapras is gone. That
But
is a
still.
big frontlining Pokemon. What will Dignitas do to
He's doing the
adjust?
same
This
thing
is
again.
the question. Do they move in for this fight? We have Zealot moving forward. They're chipping at
Going
Groudon. Of course,
slowly,
they don't want to get it too low. 'Cause
chipping
that
it down,
snipe shot is
45,
dangerous.
Zugrug low
getting
HP,
hit
nice
right here,
wall onto
moving
his,
towards
okay, continuously
Texas.
check
This
button away,
fight is
hyperspace
not
portal.
kicking off. Mega Char not going in.
Zugrug
yet.
just gets
Hydro
shot.
Typhoon.
Zugrug just gets absolutely shot. Doesn't press Unite. He didn't expect to die. Toon has to do something. Now he gets snipe shotted. He gets put on a leash. He's down. It's not even close. Otter has to clutch it somehow. But they're gonna all stop hitting it. Zugrug is there with Unite. Zugrug can get it, maybe? No. Ooh, yeah, that was pretty bad of a game now in the end. That was pretty bad.
Look at this as all 5 members
It's
of
fine, guys. Don't be
Dignitas
first
are
game
taken
Andes.
down, now coming back, trying to make some sort of goal zone defense as we have CACM already ahead on the scoreboard.
Italian.
They don't even need to score right here, and it
Feel
looks
like
like
you
they're
just won
actually
in the game
deciding
there, right
to
there.
peel away from this. If Dignitas
Sniped
can't
Russell
get
before
some
the
of these
portal came
KOs
through,
and
sniped another
transfer that
person.
Ground on buff over to
Twins
their
are not
side,
able to
there's
play at all
absolutely no way they
in this
can win.
fight.
1 minute left on the clock. It is not over, but it's looking bleak for Dig.
Donluck's big punch on Zealot, back HP.
They're scoring some points. They're not that far behind.
Portal is there, saves a player.
But they're actually almost ahead.
Now this thing is
But Cypher's gonna go score, and Lucari's gonna go. They're actually defending.
How is Dignitas gonna go?
But they can't. Oh, wait. Does he have Unite? He does have Unite.
If they can get this shield off of them,
I mean, it's actually still winnable. If they get one ground on buff here and then run to the bottom right side, they can win. Cross is gonna go. But he doesn't have enough points. Where's Mega Charizard? Where's Mega Charizard? They can actually win right here. Oh, it just takes too long. Hooper unbound. We have Hooper unbound. Mega Charizard is there. Mega Charizard is there. He stops him. Hooper's gonna go score. But it's not enough points. He has to do unbound and someone else has to score.
They score 30 in the bottom path,
Wait, Hooper has more points. He found points on the ground. He's gonna score a lot. They can stop him. He stops them. They win this game. What?
Who won this game?
They won.
Scored on that last push, but
How do you...
CACM with
What?
the cheeky backhand by the Hoopa, it might have been enough. Let's see how it shakes out.
They won this game. That's the...
What are you kidding me?
There is no way they won this game.
Unbelievable.
You have no
That's one of the
idea
best plays I've ever seen in endgame. That was the craziest end ever. Wow.
They felt like they were in control. They took a
I can't believe it. They won this.
And it didn't take much.
That's one of the best things I've ever seen someone do.
With this new map, with this new ground on buff, to find a
What?
way back into the game.
That was one of...
I just first pick Miraidon and give her both Mega Evolutions. For Miraidon. For Miraidon. I hate this Miraidon first pick so much. Okay, they lost against this yesterday as well, instantly against the Mega.
We'll be right back.
We've never been wrong. However,
Hooper,
you have to
Russell,
think that they've at least learned
or
something
Dignitas, of
from
course, the
that loss
Russell.
because
Zakra's gonna keep playing it.
Now they're gonna win.
Correct.
Alright, what is Toon gonna play into this then? What is his plan? He has to have a plan, right? Obviously they have to have a plan. They don't just leave them open, they know it can happen. So they have to have a plan. What's the plan? Mimikyu, but like...
Thank you so much. I will be going back to check that.
Is Mimikyu that good into double...
Right, as we head to the rest of this draft.
What's it gonna be?
Final 2 picks over to Dignitas.
What's it gonna be?
The questioner,
The Sidgewai?
what kind of damage do they want to
That's
bring
the
in this
answer?
game? We saw
Okay,
Toon yesterday on
it's the
Mimikyu,
Sidgewai maybe, yeah.
and it was so
No, it's just the
powerful,
Sidgewai,
teams
no.
had to seal it
Zacian
away
and
from him.
Mimikyu,
Yes,
okay.
he is bringing it out
I
into
mean,
this
he
match
does
as
play
well
the
as
Sidgewai,
Zealot
so
on
it
the
could have
Zacian.
happened.
Zacian, interestingly enough,
And
with
last
the
pick,
highest win rate in this entire
maybe
tournament.
Mew. I mean, CSEM's comp looks disgusting.
However, for Zealot specifically,
Okay, well, Dignitas can always rip Groudon, I guess. But I am worried about this.
NA team,
There we go, game number 2 is here. How is Dignitas gonna do against the 2 Megas?
We have a champion to crown today as we head into game number 2.
What's gonna happen? I have no
Your
idea.
purple team up 1 game against CACM Esports, your
team.
orange team.
The
orange team.
playing 2 Pokemon that are also incredibly strong in the early game.
Top lane
Zealot
Snorlax,
Ender
Mew.
are up against it here. This
What,
Mew
Lucario went
has
on
so
bot
many
lane?
options in its toolkit that it's really tough to deal with everything it can do.
Yeah, Ender right now just trying to get in the face here of
Yeah, they
CACM,
should have done
see
Mew
if they can
XP
take away
share and
some
play
of
Snorlax.
this.
I would have
Nice
respected
secure
them.
right there.
Oh, almost KO.
Oh, that eject button really saved that Snorlax.
Yeah,
Close
forcing out
one.
the eject
Who's
button
already
is
here?
really solid because that's a resource Ranma might need as we see the Mimikyus moving to the middle, but they just caught eye of a Charmeleon.
Thought Dog
in there
was
on the
very
chase.
angry.
Ender immediately leaves path to try and help out. Zugrug is looking to evolve.
Very angry,
Doggo
Doggo.
in short order. Reggie level
Always.
5 sees 3 players and is trying to get away, but
Get him.
the chase is on.
Ooh.
Good little
No
stuff
boy
by
yet, sadly,
Zug on the
otherwise I would
wall.
have been a KO.
Zug stuns right there.
There was a
makes their
ball.
way down to the bottom path here. They're looking for Frank the Mega Lucario. 4 members of Dignitas.
Zakruk has too much to score though. Can he try and score? First KO maybe?
Eating a bunch of that
Oh,
Miraidon
well, Zakruk is so
charge beam,
aggressive.
forces them to retreat. Zugrug
Is he
kinda caught
down?
their only level
He's
3.
baiting?
They
He's
burn the
burning?
eject button, they might
He's
make it
alive.
out. Now we're fighting scrap and Frank
Boon,
goes
can we
straight
get
in
Frank?
as
Frank
Mega
gets the
Luca
shield.
taking
Reggie
time
super
to
low
beat.
HP. Gets
Solar
sniped.
beam
There he
from the
goes.
backside by Donlux.
Reggie goes on to
Toon is
water.
down. At least they get the Charmeleon the other way. Otter's trying
Okay, Otter
to
gets to
escape.
safety.
That big
2 KO from Miraidon.
boosted Otto chases them down, but that's a KO streak of 2 for Otter.
You can just see how skilled both of these teams are, even in a moment like that where it feels like it's going to be bad for CAC, and we are trading KOs.
Are we going to see Trick Room? Toon is a Shadow Sneak player.
No one's in the central area of CAC.
He's only been playing Shadow Sneak mainly. I think he's also going to do it this time.
Zealot is looking to scrap over this Clay Doll, and now they're putting pressure. Snorlax takes a nap on pad, going to get that HP and shield up, as Zealot just keeps taking all.
Why does the audio never match up? Yeah, the audio in this tournament is completely messed up.
Securing this Snorlax, deciding whether or not they want to move forward and fight it. That big time metal.
Snorlax landing alone top lane. That doesn't seem right.
Opportunity, and they can just rip things off the map. Reggie Drago here being chipped up.
I assume it's Shadow Sneak.
Secure for CACM
Yeah,
out of that.
I mean definitely. He would have used Trick Room already if he had Trick Room. There's a Shadow Sneak maybe.
Big charge beam, Frank is down. Now Texas is on
There's
the
all
retreat.
void.
Donlux trying to work their way in. Boosted Auto on Zug. Ranma goes over the wall with the
nice. Toon gets the buff.
Target, and just
he can score 30. Huge.
Dig get Reggie Drago.
And here we go. Dignitas scoring in this top goal zone. The first points of our match right here, and it's a pretty good one. Toon right now almost level 9 on this Mimikyu. Otter doing incredibly well. Also, this match looking pretty night and day from game number 1.
Huge Rock Tomb. Donlux tries to secure with the Solar Beam. E-Ball is out. Ender hits the boosted auto into the heavy slam. Tons of damage on them.
Can we fight this somehow? I don't think so. Power punch. Wait, it's not unstoppable yet. Otter's trying. Otter with a huge beam. Oh, they do get it though, but it's worth it. KOs are worth more than this objective. Toon can maybe still even score. He says no. Yeah, he says the buff.
Double KO, even though they don't
can Toon score?
It doesn't really matter.
He's not gonna try.
Right off the map, and that was a great fight for Dignitas. However, Reggie Steele in the top path, also heading over to Dig.
Now
this is totally fine. That's worth it.
Trick Phantom Force Hoopa, and you just saw Otter go back
Otter is fine.
through the Phantom Force. Meteor
he does 2 meteors just with unstoppable. Gets some charge back on its Unite.
Looking for their next target.
Yeah, we're gonna see how
you watched the end of the game end? It was crazy, no? It was worth running for. I see. I told you.
Otter picking up another one. The Mimikyu
Unite onto Charizard. He's dead.
And they are shutting down Reggie. Double KO for the Miraidon, and they are crashing this tier 1 goal zone. The Thunder's raining down, and Dignitas is raining points in. 14 left in this goal zone.
You might have thought Zealot overextended, but they know the limits of the character.
But Miraidon Unite is so insane, right? But you guys remember when Miraidon came out, his abilities were so OP that his Unite move felt terrible. Do you guys remember? At least I do. It actually felt bad using its Unite, because his abilities were so OP.
Dignitas has come alive in
now his Unite move is the best thing about the entire Pokemon. Can they stop it? They're doing a very good job. Are they gonna score now? Toon is here. They do have the double Megas now if they want to use it. Nice ball.
Zugrug pushes forward just to get some space, eats that boosted auto from the Mew, but they're back.
Yeah, the Megas are online, but they didn't use them yet.
I mean, at least some points on the board for CACM, but
Otter's super strong now. Zealot might be caught. Oh. Okay, player off across the wall. Unstoppable. Power punch. He's dead, right? Maybe not. Oh, power punch eject button. Nice done by Frank.
If that would scare them away, but it didn't.
No, I mean, good pressure by Reggie, just also moving with Frank to just at least secure 1 knockout on a critical component of Dignitas, but the experience lead still in their favor.
2 levels ahead though, same as Otter almost.
9, which means they can move the team
Mega Lucario up here.
Huge Unite move
we can't fight this now.
Reggie Rock getting pretty low right here, goes over to the side of CACM. We want to see how Dignitas
Frank is moving in
this with that powerful Unite.
Now we're fighting through Phantom
Mega Charizard's going in, he's super deep. Oh, Shadow Sneak business though. Trust has Unite.
Zugrug trying to line up the next Rock Tomb and their next opportunity to deal some damage.
What are we doing here? Snorlax gonna Unite? He just dies. No, he gets X's up before it's Unite. Reggie's super low on HP. Just get Mega Evolution out. Oh, he has a massive shield. What is that shield, man? Is he gonna? No, don't.
Yeah, CACM really gets nothing out of that Mega Char. Does not win a big fight. Of course, it pushes Dignitas around there for a moment, but expertly fought from Dig. And this is something that we were seeing a lot yesterday. They were getting in some chaotic fights, but the support core of this team, the Crust Pistol, the Hoopa here, they were setting up so many amazing moments for their allies to get
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You just have to force Megas and then just live.
Things could be looking bleak here for
CACM,
yeah,
for sure.
Mimikyu has the opportunity to start chaining some of these knockouts.
Zugrug and Toon
Just shouldn't fight too hard into them. Toon doesn't. This is terrible. He takes the port into bot lane. Okay, he lives.
The block comes through, pushing a lot of players out, but there's a 5
that would have been a terrible KO.
Now. Crash landing on the pad is Texas caught in the rock tomb.
Alright. It goes in! It goes in! It walked! How?
Are they gonna scramble to get their points in?
But they can't. Zugrug really wants to go in, man. Zugrug wants to go in, but he's getting pushed. He can't make it. Oh, it's a Phantom Force! No.
They can't get their points.
But
that's not really worth it, is it? So maybe it is.
Here. And when you're only giving up your defender and
but Zugrug wanted so badly to score those points. So badly.
Next, you know, if you're giving up one of your highest levels on your team, one of your carries like your Mimikyu, your Miraidon, your Zacian, that might be a little tricky. Some of the catch-up experience your opponents would receive.
That's Reggie buff for the final minute.
Giving up a level 11 for some points, I think you'll take it.
Absolutely. Heavy slam in. That big block is out. You see the light screen from the Mew, which cranks up the damage of every move that goes through it there. Heavy slam secured by Miraidon, putting the Thunder and Charge Beam on it, and Ranma goes down in that exchange. 15 seconds till Groudon.
I can't even believe it.
The levels are so on the side of Dignitas.
And I thought, wow, Groudon is here already. This map has had so much back and forth action, but a lot of it won by Dignitas. Again, 224-67. Dig getting aggressive, heading to the side of CACM. Look to see if we can get a catch. Nice little X scissor on the
Phantom Force went out of time. Zugrug taking some damage.
Frank is going to go ahead and peel back. CACM wants to take this fight in an advantageous position. They definitely don't want to be X scissored into it. Mimikyu scoring another 100 in the top path.
Wow, that's a massive point lead.
So far behind,
wow.
They need to make a play, and they're looking for it with this Snorlax. Looking for a
massive point lead.
Peeling back with block right here, and time is ticking away.
Mew is only level 11. It's so useless right now. Shadow Sneak lands. Is Toon gonna take it? No.
Don't decide to move in for this fight.
Oh, but Mew's caught now. Has the eject button. They can't do anything. They're just getting bullied out.
Dancing back and forth.
They're not putting the trigger.
No one deciding to move forward here, and it is CACM that needs to make this decision, Doob Snacks.
CACM giving up ground.
Oh, Zealot
is kind of caught out. Texas knows where they are. They go through the wall with that metal claw. Now the charge beam is on Frank. Tons of damage.
Toon is deep, Toon is deep, Toon is deep. He has to be careful with the Unite. Okay, he does get it on Charizard. Ah, what is happening? What is happening? Toon is still alive. He's still alive. He's alive. He gets the reset, maybe? Okay, he took the Phantom Force. No, the Hoopa ported back out. But they're just winning so hard. They're just winning so hard. Lukas is dead. Don't even Mega Wolf. They just win. They just beat the 2 Mega Evolutions.
That was really impressive by Dignitas.
Okay, mid right on OP, guys. What can I say?
They just got bored of what CACM was doing. They said, you know what, we are going to win this fight, right, guys? All right,
they're saving the ones engaging.
And let's move in and win this thing. They were bunched up.
Second game to Dig. Gengar's banned because of Reggie playing Hex Gengar, but again, I don't get it. Again, I've said multiple times, the Gengar bans make no sense, but sure. It's just comfort for him. The Hex Gengar maybe is insane and screws with it. But again, we watched it yesterday and it was not good. They don't want him to rip. They don't want him to rip, but I mean, anyone can rip, no? Miraidon, Hoopa, Crossel, Psyduck, Blaziken, Lapras, and Teleon. They're just gonna get Void again. They're just running straight up into Crossel Voids again. Dignitas can pick Zacian again if they want to. Mimikyu as well if they want to. I mean, they can just pick Mimikyu into Teleon as well, right? No, they go for the Serena for Zealot this time, and Blastoise for Toon. Okay, never mind. Very different. I'm surprised they don't Mimikyu in this match now. Against Inteleon too. Oh, Reggie's gonna try something else. No Scyther anymore. He wants to play up so now. Nope, never mind. Okay, he's just gonna go Scyther again. Exciting. It's gonna be Scyther again. Never mind. Let's get it.
Game number 3.
Game number 3.
Dignitas, your orange team. If Dig wins this, they are your LAIC champions.
We see the trophy right
again, both of these teams already qualified for ACL in Japan. Both of them will play in Japan in 4 months from now against the best of Asia.
Dignitas fighting
That's gonna be fun.
for the tournament win.
That's right. Luna being pushed back right here. Frank just trying to get some of that experience there. Dignitas gets an early EXP advantage.
So maybe they play against Overlord in 4 months from now.
52%
in
of the
Japan.
time it works.
Who knows?
52% of the time.
Yeah,
Oh, Zakrak, we see Secret 21, he does get it. Oh, wow, okay. Sneaky. Lit Rebel makes it. They're running him down, but they can't fight this. Serena's here. Lapras make it void.
And look at Reggie right here, not scared at all, trying to move in that moment, maybe deciding if they were going to dash forward and try to take that berry, but their HP just got a little too low.
He just used his he got every coin. But yeah, 21 is quite a lot.
Of this match, Zealot looking for their
Reggie's bot lane.
to get that secured. It looks like that does go over to the side of Dignitas. Reggie hitting with the dual wing beam.
Because Scythe has advantage right now over Serena, obviously.
Area of Dig and try to contest some of this experience with the Zarina.
Yeah, going into the side of Dignitas' map, into that central area, we did get an evolution into Zarina. However, they're
not ready for Overlord's lanes in the Ace. Yeah, definitely not.
Half HP, they are playing drop kick here, and will the Scavalier toward Reggie Lowe's, and it's going to be taken by Zealot, Reggie, what happened there?
Yeah, I think Reggie got it, but it was questionable, right? Because both of them already had red buff, so it's really tough to say.
And Tool is talking low, he's going to return.
But I do think Reggie got it there.
Zakrak is here to defend, but almost goes down. Almost, and now Zakrak might go down. He's wrap up slowly, he's gonna die. And now Toonson might die as well.
They're not long for this world, they're sent back to the Pokemon Center.
And here we have Toon and Inder trying to stop them as 4 members of CACM are crashing onto this goal zone. Nice scores here, 20 left in this goal zone. Luna could score an easy 7 if they wanted to, but no, they're gonna push away from this goal zone. Obviously, players that have stacking items
like Scythe are kinda taking over the game right now, but I mean, obviously he will for now. It's fine, Reggie always destroys, and then he makes a mistake, and then the game is even, and then we win. It's fine. Get Reggie Drago for Zealot. Huge. Get him to score bot lane, maybe. It's only Lapras.
Snipe shot and Teleon is online. We're going to start seeing these
wall on Lapras. Storm. Lapras is dead. Surely. Lapras dead. Now we can have 30 going for Zealot. He can't stop the buff. There we go. That's huge. Zakrak does go down. Serena might also go down. No, it's fine.
Here we have Dignitas.
It also gives global experience, but it's super lit now. What a run!
All the way to the tier 2 goal zone, and they do. Zealot
does not have Unite. Nice Xizor. That's a huge KO. All XP over to Serena because of XP share. Huge.
See how important it was to knock out Otter. They went real deep into that flux zone that slows you down between those paths on the opposite side of the map. Regice is getting ripped. Ranma steps forward, so does Texas.
Gotta block the snipe shots. Oh, nice psychic though. Puts him away. Oh, kick. Zakrak has it. Zaggy Ruggy.
Beautiful stuff there from Zug. That snipe shot can only hit one target if it is an enemy player. So you can stand in front of it when it tries to secure in some of these big moments.
Chris being biased again? Of course I am.
While not getting KO'd yourself.
Of course.
There's a fun little thing going on between Otter and Donlux. When Otter is in that charge beam, it kind of gives
bias
you
is possible over here.
That you need to throw this shot down to have a nice crop of damage on a squishy target. And Otter and Donlux are navigating this expertly.
Here we go. Hitting him with a snipe
shot. I like the sword vest against Inteleon. Very nice.
Some damage. It looked like they had an assault vest on, so what they're able to do is actually
it's so strong against Inteleon.
Snipe shot here and there, let that assault vest recharge while being out of combat, so that they can get hit with another one.
Nice snipe shot is at least going to secure some farm. Here comes Reggie.
Yeah, Scythe he can't die. He can get knocked out. Oh! Zealot gets it. Gets the shield. Yeah, dropkick shield. Save him. Nice. The duck is also going down. 2 KOs. Inteleon tries to be the hero. Goes in way too deep. Goes down. Frank gets 1. But it's 4 KOs. For Dignitas. 4. 4 for 1.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
Inteleon thought he was him.
Playmaker on the side of Dignitas, just setting up so many huge moments. Reggie
has Unite move here, but can't go for it.
But a beautiful portal will send.
Yeah, the cross avoids are nasty.
They can take it to come back after they've recovered their HP, or they can head somewhere else on the map. That is the incredible power and the macro decision making you get with a Pokemon like Hoopa.
You see the snipe shots are still trying to get to their target. Texas is keeping an eye on what Inder and Zug are doing. Portal to reset Zug, get some HP. Zealot half HP, Trop kicking away. Frank's on the chase.
What's about winning the tournament?
Frank is going to wait for that to
long way to go still.
They engage. Rezi going for the back door, right on top of Zealot, dual wing beat in.
Does not go for the Unite.
Yeah, just barely missed him, it looks like, with that combination. Had to peel back, trying to pick up a KO on that Zarina. That was only
guys, don't be two game endies, okay?
Reggie Alecki being ripped apart, snipe shot coming in. Can they secure? They do.
Can just get it. Last choice in the back line. Does he have Unite? Not really. Two doesn't have Unite, but he has Focus Band. Meteors are coming down. Oh my. Who does go down to snipe shot? Reggie. Zealot. Nah, he can't get the KO.
Peel back because the Unite moved the other way. Double KO for Donlux. As Donlux moves forward, make it a triple. Can they chase out the Maridon? Barely missing with the snipe shot, just slightly going wide here, as it looks like Texas
doesn't make the portal, but Psyduck just runs it down.
Extremely low. The snipe
okay.
shot does miss, but Donlux is still
Psyduck just runs it down, man. He wanted that so badly.
That they need to leave.
Yeah, Donlux was like, I would love a fourth one here on the main stage. Zealot has the ability to
Terran kind of stronger right now.
On a solo Inteleon, only using one drop kick just to scare
Kinda
Donlux
strong.
away.
That was such a fun chase there for CACM. Donlux really coming alive. Looked incredible earlier with their snipe shots, so this is a great game for them, and this is CACM playing a lot more like game number one. Only
90 points
for Dignitas, 184
I think late game is Dignitas favored for sure.
Than game one
the last is Unite, Hooper Unite, Maridon Unite, Trusty Unite.
This is still a great match start for the team.
Very difficult to fight into. Problem, of course, if you're behind in points means we need Groudon maybe, so.
From Groudon, and they're up on the scoreboard.
No secure on Dignitas side.
It's by less than 100 points, which is a very
so kind of optimal being behind the points, not optimal.
CACM Esports successfully gets any of the Reggie trio.
Oh, Zealot's going in. Reggie's going in. You have Unite for Serena? Oh, we can't use it right now. But who's he jackpotting forward? He wants the KO.
Spinning to win here, Hydro punt.
And they get the wall, snipe Scyther.
Down, and it looks like
the wall
is content with that. The chase happens from CACM. Zealot goes
he
straight
snipes
for the
him.
They're going to be a distraction here.
They get the points now. That's huge. Zealot gets away with drop kick. The snipe is going to miss. He tried to do auto aim. Only 14 points now suddenly.
Little skirmish there from Dignitas as they were able to push
Toon's going to get 13 now.
bring this game way
Otto will be 13.
171-84. Pick up a couple of KOs. And
Zealot is level 13. It's okay.
Up here for Groudon. We have CACM Esports setting up around the pit, using snipe shot to try to find multiple members of Dignitas. As Dignitas gets extremely aggressive.
Oh, Zagrag might have a pop Unite, but they get the hyperspace portal. Serena's on the backside. Frank is Unite moved. I mean, if they just press all Unite, they should just win, right? I mean, for now, but they haven't gotten a KO yet. They're winning, but they need KOs, of course. But they can't press Unite a second time. Oh, all Unites are gone. All Unites are gone. Frank is here. Groudon low HP. Aye, this does not look good. But Dig Scissor! Zagi Ruggy! They get it! It's always Zagi Ruggy! Oh my god, he stopped Blaziken before the Groudon. They get Groudon. That might just be it. They're gonna chase down the Inteleon. Can you get him? He's not gonna go for it.
That's right. They do need to
hold hands S5 bot lane. Hold hands. Hold hands. Okay, 32 points in, that's the lead. That's the lead. Oh, Blastoise is down though, Blastoise is down. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, Scyther resets. They got him! The drop kick! He gets sniped. Crust is gonna score though. Oh my god, okay, they're 4 down. Oh, holy. Bro, Groudon makes the game so much more exciting, it's crazy. Oh my. That's it? That's it? Spoonslim wins an international trophy. Spoonslim wins an international trophy. Back by Europe for 3 years. Finally breaking free, going back to NA. And instantly winning a trophy. Oh my goodness.
Trying to disrupt it here a little bit. Of course, the
can you believe it?
Is over. We know who our
Spoonslim wins a trophy.
The portal is out. They bring Dignitas through.
Oh
and they
my
are your
god.
winners. Dignitas are your LA
3-0 Grand Final.
Grand Finals champions.
TTV. He has to do dig now.
TTV
Oh, he's shaking. Oh, you can see he's...
a classic.
Oh my god, let's go. TTV.
From Ender,
TTV.
reliving that moment right now as Zealot finally
Bro, he's
gets a big
shaking though.
win.
I mean,
The
obviously,
rest of the
it's
team
crazy
bonded
feeling.
Together with the power of friendship, finds their way to
The
the
power of
grand
friendship.
finals, and despite a rocky game 1,
Toon Slim wins the trophy.
moved to the finish line.
Unbelievable.
TTV in
And it looks like we have a
2025.
new all-star squad in North America. The team to
Now
watch.
Team Dignitas.
What a run through this tournament. When this
Power
squad
friendship.
got back together, I mean, of course, expectations and hopes were high.
See, they played by
but they were
CSEM as
coming
well.
into a tournament with the
But Dignitas
former
had just a
world
crazy tournament. They
champions,
played
with
so well.
incredible teams from all over LATAM, multiple North America
Played so well.
squads with world champs on them, and look at how
Oh my
good they
goodness.
performed here. You couldn't ask for anything
Let's
more
get
if you're a
it.
big fan.
15 seconds till Reyes for looking at
For
these
the West.
highlights, and at this
I mean,
point,
Mexico's
the
also
game
the
was
West.
incredibly close. It was very close.
Dignitas as an organization,
There's
yes.
actually level 13s on the side of CACM, so they're slightly ahead in experience. We know that. Able to take
They beat the
over
world
and
champ
take
as well.
good
They knocked out the
positions
world
here,
champ.
and
They knocked out
in
the
the
second
middle
team
is
from
this
Peru. They knocked out the
Groudon,
best team from
and the
Brazil.
charge beam ticks are what
Like,
gets it done
they knocked
for
out the best team of
Dignitas,
Mexico
but that
apparently
is
as
not
well.
the story of Otter in this Mirai.
So, I mean...
No, I mean, Otter just
I mean, I love Stamina's
on
better,
one
but
in this
Stamina
match.
lost early
I
on.
love the decision here from Dig, you know. They
So,
are
yeah.
one game away from winning this
It was pretty
entire
much
thing,
Dignitas
and they
against
take the
LATAM.
weighted flip there on Groudon,
They've made it.
and they want to take the game right here. They want to end this series. They don't want to give
Let's get it.
CACM any opportunities to
Let's
come
get it,
back.
GG.
They want to shut it down right now, which they did.
This was so
Dunlop's,
close.
by the
The
way,
drop
an
kick just getting the
absolute
double
stud
KO
on this
barely before
Inteleon.
Scyther gets some
Zagrug,
resets.
of course, loving to shut it down there with the X.
And Zagrug at the Rayquaza fight, he just locked down Blaziken. That's all he had to do.
Took this game over.
He locks down
Without a
Blaziken,
doubt on this Crustle, I mean, getting
and they get the dub.
knockouts, trapping
Miraidon first pick, apparently best Pokemon in the game.
MVP, but I think it could have rightfully
Miraidon's
gone
the best.
to
I mean,
any of
Miraidon's the best
players
Pokemon. What
on
can I
the
say?
side of Dig. They all played
Miraidon is the
incredibly
best.
well to close out this
Otter,
game 3 and
MVP,
earn the victory.
8 KOs,
68K
2 feints.
damage, 8 knockouts, 2
Zagrug.
feints, which is 2
Honestly,
more than
Zagrug though
last
kind of
game.
MVP of
So
this game.
kid doesn't go down often, especially, or excuse me,
The thing is,
despite the fact
they
that they're
take
playing
in-game
these,
MVP points.
weaker in defense.
The MVP gets made by the in-game
Otter
MVP system, which is
of
absolute
course,
garbage.
a player who was here last year.
It's not voted by
on
anyone.
Luminosity
They just take
and
the in-game
won this
system.
exact
That is
same
just one of the
title
worst things to
on
ever
this
exist.
stage, and you can
And
see
they
it. You
give
can just
MVP
see
based
how
on that.
good Otter is. I
On the
truly
stats.
think you put
So.
any Pokemon
But
in
yeah, I
his
mean,
hands
Otter
and
played
he's
super
gonna
well,
make
of
it
course.
sing. He
Otter
played
the great grand
support
final.
last season and looked like a carry. Now
On
he's
the
playing
Miraidon.
carry, and look at him
Only bot
dominate.
lane.
Yep.
Look at the heat map.
We talk about the heat map. We mentioned
Look at the
it when
heat
we
map.
saw Otter on screen earlier.
He was right there.
He
Wow,
lives
look
in
at
the
it.
bottom
The
path,
heat map is
and
going
he protects
crazy.
that tier
He was
1
always
goal
bot lane.
zone in the bottom path.
23 white
Like
Pokemon
that's
KOs,
his
7
job.
Unite moves
Yep.
used.
This team is operating
0.8
right now
kills
in
per
their
minute.
strategy for this tournament.
Time scored 1 time, return to base 1 time. Team battled 13.
champions in an interview up on stage.
How do they even have all this data in this game? I don't understand where they get it from. How did they make this happen? I still don't get it. Team Dignitas. We can't hear, by the way.
Pokemon Unite champions for 2026. A very seasoned roster, formerly TTV, recently picked up by
Holy.
DNA org Dignitas. With a 3-0
Look at these
sweep.
lads.
Zealot, were you coming here thinking they were going to go 3-0 sweep already? I know the confidence levels are good now, but tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. 3-0 sweep, all right. But how did you feel on the first game, though, as a whole, as a team? Because CACM was very much on the lead before that final back up there by Inder.
Yeah, we were kind of running it down, to be honest. So we were a little bit worried that first game.
So, but that didn't shake you guys down, so still maintaining the confidence levels up until the next ones as well?
Yes.
All right, good. So a couple of the picks, excuse me, that I would love to talk about. We saw a lot of Miraidon coming through, but I want to mention, I want to ask specifically, as a group, how did you guys
Zork is goated, yeah.
choosing potentially going for Miraidon and instead
He
going
is.
for Espeon?
This is a Toon question.
What was the question? I was about picking.
Why did you make the decision to go for Espeon as an alternative to Miraidon?
Espeon is opposed to Miraidon?
Yes.
Espeon is opposed to Miraidon. Well, Espeon's recently got buffed, so it's pretty good. And we banned Miraidon that game. Yeah, we were worried they would take the Miraidon on the 1-2 when we first picked
Big brain
Zard,
Toon Slim.
so we banned Maridon, and then we adjusted after that because we felt like they were gonna 1-2 something else, and then we decided we were gonna first beat Maridon, and if they took both Megas, that was fine.
That's very valid. Thank you so much for some of the input on those.
Who just wants to play the game, man? He just wants to play. He doesn't want to talk. He just wants to play. Let him play the game.
Second time LAIC champion, Otter. Last
let him
year
play.
on Luminosity Gaming. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, definitely want.
This was the grand final. Yeah, grand final is over.
Winning as well is kind of crazy.
Grand final is officially over.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. So we had all
Insane.
ICs from last year. You said 5 results. So there's one
Insane.
on the last one
I can't
too.
believe it.
And 2026 starting strong for UCS
Can't
season.
believe it.
One last round of applause for Dignitas,
Woo,
your champions of
Dignitas.
LAIC 2026
Hey.
for Pokemon Unite. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Congratulations,
hey,
boys.
hey.
And we'll see you in Japan.
We'll see you in Japan.
Wow, what a series for Dig. Congratulations to them, your LAIC champion, and like a lot of champions before them, doing it in dramatic fashion. 3-0
dramatic fashion for sure.
against an incredible squad.
Without a doubt. Otter got a bunch of MVPs on the big stage here at an IC Grand Finals. And he's right.
Well, guys, that's it. Yeah, grand final is over. TTV champions, Dignitas, TTV.
We've been waiting, and they just won't.
Absolutely
Otter
insane.
is so
Can't believe it.
dominant, and these
What a
games
day.
were a showcase of the skill level
It took
of
us
that player and, of course,
four
of this
years,
entire
and
team.
TTV
This was
finally
game
wins
one,
international
Doomsday,
trophy.
that really went the way of CACM.
Can you believe
And,
it?
You know,
And
after
Zuckerberg
this
gets his trophy
incredible
finally.
Fight, this win, they decide not to score and peel
4
away
years later,
from these goal zones. And
TTV wins the
instead,
trophy.
they actually let Dignitas sneak a win. You and I were talking
Insane.
while they were, having that interview on stage, that probably was the turning point of the
Insane.
entire
Lutano
series.
was the
As soon
problem,
as that happened,
unfortunately.
and they let such an easy match